Hello students, in the previous video we had seen the participle and its kinds, and now today we are going to discuss the last kinds of non-finite word, and that is gerund. That is gerund. So first of all you have to know about the definition of gerund and some more examples related to the topic. So what is gerund? And the solution is the noun that is formed from a verb by adding ing, it is known as gerund. The noun that is formed from a verb by adding ing, it is known as gerund. So you can also say that a ing form of word that works as a noun in a sentence, this is called the gerund. So we can say that the perfect definition, the noun that is formed from a verb by adding ing, it is known as gerund. The noun that forms from a verb by adding ing, it is known as gerund. To know more about this expression, so first of all you have to be known about the some examples related to this topic. The first example of gerund is Devika loves dancing. Devika loves dancing. Here the underlined word dancing. This is the ing form of verb, but it works as a noun in a sentence. So it is counted as gerund. Dancing is the ing form of verb, or we can say that the noun that forms from the ing of a verb and works as a noun in a sentence is called dancing. The second example is walking is a good exercise. Walking is a good exercise. Here the underlined word walking. This is the ing form of verb, but it works as a noun in a sentence, so it is counted as gerund. Here in the first example, the underlined word dancing, it is used as an object in the sentence, and in the second example here the walking, that is used as a subject of the verb in the sentence. Here is the third example in the same way, like that. The third example is swimming is good for health. Swimming is good for health. Here the underlined word swimming. This is the ing form of verb, but it works as a noun in a sentence. So this is counted as gerund. So students, we can say that ing form of verb that works a noun in a sentence, this is called the gerund. Or we can say that a noun that is formed from a verb by adding ing, it is known as gerund. And here some more examples related to the topic, such as dancing, walking, swimming. Here the dancing is the object of the verb, walking is used as a subject in the sentence, swimming is also used as the subject of the sentence. And then you have to know the functions of gerund. Functions of gerund or uses of gerund. The first of all is as the subject of the sentence. A gerund can also be used as a subject of the sentence. For the example, working hard now help you later. Here the underlined word working, it is used as a subject of the sentence. So you can say that a gerund can also be used as a subject in a sentence. The second function of a gerund is as the object of the main verb. A gerund can also be used as the object of the main verb in the sentence. For the example, know more about this expression. Here is the example, and that is no one likes slogging. No one likes slogging. Here the underlined word slogging, it is used as the object of the verb, like in the sentence, and it is the ing form of verb and works as a noun in the sentence. So we can say that the particular gerund is used as an object of the verb like in the sentence. So this is the second function of the gerund. And here is the third point, and that is a gerund can also be used as a complement of the verb, as a complement of the sentence. For the example, Kavita's hobby is painting landscapes. Kavita's hobby is painting landscapes. Here the underlined word painting. This is the gerund and it is used as a complement of the word is in the sentence. So this is counted as gerund used as a complement of the sentence. Underlined word painting, it is used as a complement of the word is in the sentence. This is the third function of the gerund. And now I am going to discuss the fourth one, and that is a complement can also be used as the object of a preposition. As the object of a preposition in the sentence. The same way, here is the example, such as he was accused of being lazy. He was accused of being lazy. Here the underlined word being, it is used as the object of the preposition of in the sentence. So we can say that a gerund can also be used as the object of a preposition in a sentence. This is the fourth point or function of the gerund. Here is the fifth point, and that is the gerund may follow an adjective or determinants. In a sentence, the gerund may follow an adjective or determiner. For the example, here is the example. There was fierce fighting before the post was overrun. There was fierce fighting before the post was overrun. Here the underlined word fighting, it is a gerund and it is used by, it is followed by an adjective fierce. It is used or it is followed by the adjective fierce in the sentence. So we can say that a gerund may also be followed by an adjective or a determiner in a sentence. This is the fifth point or fifth function of the gerund. And now get to the sixth one, and that is the gerund may also be used as the as an adjective in qualifying another noun. In a sentence, the gerund may also be used as an adjective in qualifying a noun. For the example, we can say that here is the example, and that is why don't we all go to the swimming pool? Why don't we all go to the swimming pool? Here the underlined word swimming, it is used to describe a noun pool. So this is counted as gerund in the sentence, and so we can say that the gerund may also be used as an adjective in qualifying a noun in the sentence. So here is the gerund. Now have a quick look once again please of the gerund. The noun that is formed from a verb by adding ing, it is known as gerund. The first example, Devika loves dancing. Here the underlined word dancing is the ing form of verb and works as a noun in the sentence. So it is counted as gerund and it is used as the object of the verb loves. Here is the second example, walking is good for health. It is the also gerund and used as a subject in the sentence. Swimming is good for health. Underlined word swimming is a gerund ing form of verb and also work as a noun in the sentence. So this is also called the gerund. A gerund is also known as verbal noun. That's a kind of your information that I tell you that. Let I tell you that a gerund is also known as verbal noun. Functions of gerund. Gerund can also be used as the subject of the sentence, as the object of the main verb, as a complement of the sentence, as the object of the preposition. A gerund may be followed by an adjective or a determiner. And the sixth function of the gerund is the gerund may also be used as an adjective in qualifying another noun. For example, why don't we all go to the swimming pool? Here the line word swimming, it is used to qualify another noun. So this is also counted as gerund. And these are all the definitions and related examples and all the functions of gerund that belongs to the non-finite verb. So you have to watch it very carefully and learn all these definitions and examples by yourself. Okay students, and that's it I have. Thank you very much.